The 1966 era Washington quarter dollar, the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar, and the elusive 1975 No-S proof dime, could turn out to be worth a fortune. Let's dive in and explore what makes these coins so valuable and how that could make you rich. The 1975 No-S proof dime is one of the most elusive and valuable coins in U.S. numismatic history, captivating collectors with its mystery and rarity. Struck without the S mint mark that denotes the San Francisco Mint, this coin has become a legend among era coins. In this article, we'll explore the history, rarity, and extraordinary value of this elusive coin and why it's considered a holy grail for collectors. The history of the 1975 No-S proof dime. Proof coins are specially minted for collectors, produced using polished dies and struck multiple times to ensure sharp details and a mirror-like finish. In 1975, proof sets were struck at the San Francisco Mint and were supposed to feature the S mint mark. However, a small number of proof dimes were mistakenly struck without the mint mark, creating one of the rarest modern U.S. coins. Why the 1975 No-S proof dime is so rare. Only 2 examples of the 1975 No-S proof dime are known to exist, making it one of the rarest coins in U.S. history. Unlike other era coins, which often result from mechanical mishaps or material flaws, the No-S proof dime is the result of a highly specific oversight in the minting process. Limited distribution. The 1975 proof sets were widely distributed to collectors, but only 2 sets containing the No-S proof dime have been verified. This extreme rarity elevates the coin's status among collectors and investors alike. Unique error. The absence of the S mint mark is a unique error that distinguishes this coin from all other 1975 proof dimes. Its pristine proof quality further enhances its desirability. Value of the 1975 No-S proof dime. The value of the 1975 No-S proof dime is astronomical due to its rarity and historical significance. Both known examples have fetched record-breaking prices at auction. Auction records. In 2011, a 1975 No-S proof dime sold for $349,600 at a Heritage Auctions event. In 2019, another example realized a staggering $456,000, setting a new benchmark for modern era coins. Estimated value today. Experts estimate that if another example were to surface, it could sell for $500,000 or more, depending on its condition and market demand. How to identify the 1975 No-S proof dime. If you suspect you have a 1975 No-S proof dime, here's how to confirm its authenticity. Examine the mint mark. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect the area above the date. The absence of an S mint mark is the defining feature of this coin. Check the finish. The coin should exhibit the mirror-like finish characteristic of proof coins. Compare with known examples. Refer to images and descriptions of verified 1975 No-S proof dimes. Seek professional authentication. Submit the coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. The 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar is a fascinating piece of U.S. coinage history, not just for its groundbreaking design featuring a prominent American woman but also for the intriguing errors that have captivated collectors for decades. While it may appear like an ordinary dollar coin at first glance, the history of the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was introduced in 1979 as the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical woman, honoring the suffragette who played a pivotal role in the women's rights movement. While its introduction was groundbreaking, the coin faced criticism for its size and design, which closely resembled that of a quarter, leading to public confusion and limited circulation. The Denver Mint production. The 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar was struck at the Denver Mint, one of 3 facilities producing the coin that year. With a mintage of over 288 million, the Denver Mint contributed significantly to the first year of production for the series. Despite its high mintage, error varieties have made some of these coins highly collectible. Notable errors on the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar. The 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar is renowned among collectors for a variety of intriguing errors. These errors, often the result of mishaps during the minting process, have significantly increased the coin's desirability and value. Let's explore some of the most notable error types. 1. Wide rim/near date. Type 2. While more common on Philadelphia minted coins, the wide rim error on Denver minted examples is rare and highly sought after. 2. Die clash errors. Leaving ghost-like impressions of the designs on the coin. These errors create a unique and unmistakable appearance. 3. Off-center strikes. The result is a coin with part of the design missing, exposing blank areas. The degree of the off-center strike determines its rarity and value. 4. Double die errors. Creating noticeable doubling in the design elements. Look for doubling on inscriptions like Liberty or In God We Trust. 5. Misaligned die errors. These errors are less dramatic than full off-center strikes but are still highly collectible. Value of the 1979 D error Susan B. Anthony dollar. The value of a 1979 D Susan B. Anthony dollar depends largely on the type and severity of the error, as well as the coin's condition. Below is a breakdown of potential values, error varieties, wide rim/near date, $500 to $3,000, depending on the clarity of the error and the coin's grade. Die clash errors, $500 to $4,500, with more dramatic clashes commanding higher prices. Off-center strikes, $500 to $5,500, with higher premiums for more extreme misalignments. Double die errors, $750 to $7,500 plus, depending on the prominence of the doubling. Misaligned die errors, $400 to $2,200, based on the degree of misalignment. How to identify and authenticate errors. If you suspect you have a 1979 D Susan B. Anthony dollar with an error, follow these steps to confirm its authenticity. Examine the coin. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to carefully inspect the coin for signs of errors, such as doubling, misalignments, or unusual shapes. Reference known errors. Compare your coin to images and descriptions of known error varieties online or in numismatic guides. Seek professional grading. Submitting your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC can provide official authentication and boost its value. Join collector communities, engage with numismatic forums and experts to gain insights and share findings. Why collect the 1979 D error Susan B. Anthony dollar? The 1979 D Susan B. Anthony dollar represents a unique blend of history, artistry, and the potential for rare and valuable errors. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to numismatics, these error coins offer an exciting opportunity to own a piece of American history with significant value. The 1966 Washington Quarter is a fascinating coin that captures the attention of collectors due to its unique errors and historical context. While it may seem like just another coin from the 1960s, error varieties in this quarter make it a potential hidden treasure in your collection. With a focus on what makes these errors so valuable to numismatists. A transition period in U.S. coinage, the 1966 Washington Quarter was minted during a critical time in U.S. history when the country transitioned away from using silver in its circulating coinage. By 1965, the U.S. Mint began producing quarters made from a copper-nickel-clad composition due to the rising cost of silver. This change also marked the end of mint marks for a brief period, as the mint wanted to discourage hoarding of coins. As a result, no quarters from 1965 to 1967 bear a mint mark, regardless of where they were minted. Notable errors on the 1966 Washington Quarter. The 1966 Washington Quarter is particularly interesting due to a variety of errors that have surfaced over the years. These errors not only add to the coin's uniqueness but also significantly impact its value. Here are some of the most notable error types. 1. Double die obverse. One of the most sought-after errors, the double die obverse occurs when the coin's design is struck twice with slight misalignment. 2. Off-center strikes. With the blank metal exposed, the degree of the off-center strike determines its rarity and value, with more extreme examples being highly desirable. 3. Clipped planchet. Leading to coins with a portion of their edge missing. These errors are relatively rare and command strong premiums. 4. Missing clad layer. Coins struck without one of their clad layers can appear copper-colored on one side. This striking error is visually distinct and highly collectible. 5. Die cracks and cuts, which are larger die breaks, often appear along the coin's rim and can be even more valuable. Value of the 1966 error Washington Quarter. The value of a 1966 Washington quarter depends largely on the type and severity of the error, as well as the coin's condition. Here's a breakdown of potential values. Error varieties: double die obverse, $500 to $5,000 or more, depending on the clarity and prominence of the doubling. Off-center strikes, $500 to $3,500, with higher premiums for more extreme misalignments. Clipped planchet, $350 to $3,000, depending on the size and placement of the clip. Missing clad layer, $500 to $7,000 plus, depending on the extent of the missing layer and the coin's condition. Die cracks and cuts, $250 to $1,000, depending on the size and location of the defect. Transition error, $3,000 to $10,000 or more, how to identify and authenticate errors. If you believe you found a 1966 Washington quarter with an error, follow these steps to verify its authenticity. Inspect the coin. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to closely examine the coin for signs of errors, such as doubling, missing layers, or unusual shapes. Compare with reference images. Check online resources or numismatic guides for images of known errors on 1966 quarters. Seek professional grading. Submitting your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC can provide certification and increase its market value. Consult experts. Reach out to coin dealers or numismatic forums for additional opinions and insights. Why collect the 1966 era Washington quarter? The 1966 Washington quarter is more than just a piece of pocket change. It's a fascinating collectible with historical significance and the potential for valuable errors. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner, searching for these unique varieties can be both exciting and rewarding. Conclusion: keep an eye on your change. The 1966 Washington quarter may seem ordinary at first glance, but its error varieties make it a hidden gem for numismatists. With values ranging from hundreds to thousands of dollars for certain errors, it's worth examining your collection or pocket change closely.